All right, welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Hey everybody, what's going on? DeanBodi.com is the website. The links are on there. I wanted to get you over to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. The social link will get you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi space show, YouTube channel. How's everybody doing? Man, let's get this thing kicked off. Who's the good girl? Good girl, Bodi. Good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com. 800-878-9698. Bodi Hotline, Fun Line. Call the Bodi line. Say something nice to Bodi. We'll make it a feature on the show. Say your name, where you're from. Do a little sing-along. Do your little zippity-doo-dah. Say something that's going on with you. Hey, you want us to bounce off of something that's, I don't know, making your head scratch or whatever? We'll give you our 2 cents, and we'll try to get you down the road a little bit better, and we'll make you do a hard right turn over into Goofy Land, and we'll go over there on the corner of Wacko Street and Goof Off Avenue. How's that sound? So, listen, we're doing a day over here. We're having a day. And, I don't know. I got this chicken noodle soup confession to make because usually I don't do this, but I had a nice pot brewing. What I did was I got Uber Eats. Boston Market makes the chicken noodle. And, they do that rotisserie chicken and they cut that up in there. And how I like to do it is, try this out. I think you're going to like it. And so I got you get 3 orders of it's not that big of a bowl, and you dump those into one of your pots at home, okay? Get the large steamed vegetable order, dump that in there for a little extra veg, and because I like to dilute the sodium that they use, they get a little salty with some things, just pour some water in there. And you can always adjust the seasoning on your own if you want, a little Mrs. Dash salt-free seasoning, hit it with a little essence of Emerald. Hey, because you got to make it taste good. Emerald says season both sides, so both sides taste good. Oh, yeah. So I had this pot, and it turned out that I was letting it simmer, and I had something else to snack on, and I ended up putting it on low, and I let that thing just hang out overnight, and I had it today, and it was just staying warm, and it held up nicely. It was nice to have that in there. The apartment had that kind of chicken noodle soupy smell, home cooking, and you're good to go for at least one overnight or at least a day. When they do it in the restaurants or whatever, that stuff sits there and warm all pretty much afternoon long. So, you got time. I wouldn't go any much longer than that, but it ended up working out okay. And it's nice to hang on to it. It's a nice warm fuzzy. The weather's cooling off a little bit, and you get your little soup. Oh, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love the healing powers of the chicken noodle soup. Talk about what I grew up as Jewish. We call it Jewish penicillin. You got chicken soup big time. You want to talk about cranking up your immune system? Hey, take it from us. We know what we're talking about. All right. So, man, that was pretty cool. Bodi's update again, as I've been keeping you updated on her little wound healing that we're doing. Something really bitter right over there by the tuchus between her hips, and really drilled down on her. And it turned out that I had to get rid of all that old, the scab was getting over there, and I didn't want it to get any infection. And we caught it right at the right time. And I got rid of that and got rid of that wound and cleaned it out with the hydrogen peroxide. And we're going on about, today's day 3. And I cleaned it, 3 times first day, 2 times yesterday, and once so far today. It's looking awesome. It's going good. There's a little bit of hair that kind of came off with it, but that'll fill in and heal up again. And I couldn't be more excited. And you can tell that she knows that it's helping her and she feels better back there. But oh, man. So I made an appointment for Pet Love. Pet Love's coming out. I'm on a 6-week rotation with Bodi as we're coming out of the hotter months to get all groomed up and deodorized and flufficized and beautyatized. And so they're coming out November 3rd of all days, Election Day. Bodi's getting all shampooed up. She's all excited about Election Day. So, not to mention, hey, my birthday's on the 8th. We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on that week. So we're cool, man. And we're having a great day over here today. all chicken souped up. Bodi's healing great, and we're doing good. I got to tell you, we're walking around earlier today, and but first of all, dance with me. I wanna be your partner. Can't you see? The music is just starting. Night is falling, and I am calling. Dance with me. Let it get you off the ground. Night is far and love is all around you. I can take you where you want to go. Oh, dance with me. Oh, ba ba ba. So I'm walking around the neighborhood with Bodi. We go check the mail. I got my 2 new episodes of Departure magazine. Never had that magazine before, but I found out when I got accepted for the American Express Platinum card after working so hard to fix my credit for over 3 years. Let me tell you, that thing came in a special case. They gave me a little wood block you can set your phone in as a little stand. It was like, wow. I felt like, man, all that effort really paid off. So they got me enrolled in this Departure magazine. It's really good, cool magazine, and, artsy fartsy kind of stuff, and, different kinds of, traveling tips and all this Amex kind of stuffy stuff. And they gave me like a double episode today. So that was kind of exciting. Every time I get that, it was a reminder of how hard I worked to fix my credit. Let me tell you, it was a long, hard battle, but man, if you put the time in and you work with, I think I worked with a company called Lexington Law. Big shout out to you guys. Helped me navigate through some of the hard arguing. I sent my disputes. They sent the disputes. We double tag teamed them, and boom. And we pulled the old Hulk Hogan on them and gave them the old body slam. And little by little, you start crossing things off the list. You start checking things off twice. Boom, boom, boom. I had about 30 things on there that had to get taken off. Man, I had 2 recently, 2 hard inquiries. They stay on there for about 2 years. Well, they just fell off. 2 of them from 2 years ago. And the credit score got bumped up a little bit more. So you just got to keep an eye on things. You got to keep an eye on that. Have enough there for your available credit and utilization ratio. You want to keep that below 10%, and that'll keep you over the 740, 750, and you're good to go. I'm about 9%, 8% utilization right now. Hey, I could do better, but we're doing good, man. Better than we've ever done in our lives. It took me all the way until I was 50 whatever years old to finally get a hold on this stuff. Oh yeah, never too late, baby. So, hey Millie.
Yeah, you hear how we fixed his credit? We used something similar to that and fixed ours. It took a couple of years, but we got it done. Remember all that? Yeah, that was really something, remember we did it. DeanBodi really did it too. Way to go, DeanBodi.
So, man, we're walking around the neighborhood some more after checking the mail. We got our Departure magazines. We run into our favorite mail lady. Bodi sees mail, and she starts barking and saying hello, running circles around. And we ended up getting in a really wild conversation about the world a little bit. Opened up some dialogue between 2 people that really, it seemed like, we really cared about the direction this country's going in, and some of the things that we're dealing with race and with all this stuff. And we had a little bit of an interesting conversation. I don't know, it was about 15 minutes of a conversation that we were both open to having, and everything really went really wild. It was really, really refreshing. And I'm going to dive deeper into these kinds of things when I go on my full rant episode that's coming between now and election day. And I'm going to just flip the mic and rock and roll and attach my own life experiences to what's going on with today and some things that have happened in the past, from the 70s, and things I've gone through in business and people I've hired from different countries and things, and how all the stuff that I've been through, not to mention problems that I've had in my own life with addiction and things like that, and nights in jail and stupid things that I've done, but still lessons learned, and I'm going to tie that in to a lot of things that I see going on now, and we are going to rock and roll with that. So I'm saving up my energy for that one because I really want it to be special. And really come from my heart and really lay it on the line and strip away the layers, because the whole theme of this kinds of podcast are real life stories that I want to share, Dean Bodi, and I want to keep it real, and that's the real bottom line. No fluffy puffy stuff, no editing, no chopping it up to try to make it sound different than I really meant it. I always, since day number one, we're like 175 episodes in now. Well, if you see the YouTube channel, it's 175, I think, I'm pretty sure. And the podcast will be 10 less than that, like 165 number. But they're the same. You'll see the same titles when you go from one platform to the other. But my point is, we started the videos first when I first started doing this. And so I just wanted to keep the number, the real number, because we're saying keeping it real. Let's just keep it real. The titles match up. The numbers are just exactly 10 off from the podcast platform to the YouTube channel, but you get the picture. So don't think I'm a little crazy with different numbers. Why do you say 175 here and then 165 there? Well, now you know. Dance with me. I want to be your partner. Can't you see? The music is just starting. Night is falling and I am calling. Dance with me. Let it lift you off the ground. Night is here and love is all around you. I can take you where you want to go. Dance with me. Wow, what a great song. It's in my heart for some reason because, I don't know, Bodi's making me dance today. What can I tell you? Okay, so the funny thing that she did to me today, which is seriously funny, I wanted to take a little afternoon power nap. And I could tell she was just getting to where she needed to go outside, but sometimes she can hang in there or whatever. But as soon as I go lay down, she walks in my room, takes the bully stick, drops it on the ground, and does a couple taps on the floor just to let me know, don't go to sleep now. We got to go. Awesome communication. She is a rock star. These little signals, it's just unbelievable. I don't know how to put it in words. And it just warms my heart that you can communicate with an animal like this and my little white wolf. I can't imagine my life without her. It's really unbelievable. So why is it unbelievable? Because she's the good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world, yeah. The good girl, Bodi, yeah. The best girl in the world, oh yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698, Bodi Hotline, Fun Line. Call the Bodi line. Do it. Do your little zippity-doo-dah. We'll do the zippity-doo-dah with ya. Because we're going down the deed on the way to Bodi Street. Sunny day, everything's A-okay. On my way to where the air is clean. Can you tell me how to get to Bodi Street? So, leave a nice 5-star rating and review on the podcast if you get time. The platform of your choice would be awesome. And we'd really greatly appreciate. Numbers are going up every day thanks to you. And we're hanging in there with you. We're going to be coming at you daily because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. And that being said, don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of these shows. Why? Because these are real shows. Yes, we're doing it together. That's how we're doing it. All right. So have an awesome day today. And a lot of cool, wild stuff going on in the news. The whole Supreme Court thing. Amy Barrett Cohen, I think that's how her name is. Is it an ABC? ABC, simple as do, re, mi. Baby, it's ABC. 1, 2, 3. Amy, yeah, she's the greatest. This girl, lady, going for this Supreme Court justice is unflappable. She's awesome. She was like the editor-in-chief of Law Review in high school, top of her class, everything's stellar. They're still trying to paint this big, broad brush, ask her questions and try to make her sound like a racist or trying to pin her down with the whole religious thing and abortion. Listen, she's more qualified than anybody in that room. They're showing up with all their folders and briefcases of questions. She holds up a blank notepad and just says it's improv. Why? Because she knows her stuff. Why? Because she thinks off her feet. Why? Because she's solid as a rock. And just in case you don't know, just to keep the real life story, keeping it real, back in the day, we're going back into the 80s. One of my girlfriends was a law student, University of Miami. Talk about the one that got away. But this person is probably one of the greatest human beings I've ever met in my life. And she ended up becoming a judge in Miami, the youngest judge ever to get elected. Unbelievable. She was the female grad of 1984, University of Florida. Just rock star. But my point I'm trying to make is all law students kind of want to make law review. It's such a status. It's this esteem level of that publication. Law review is major. And I remember she was going out for law review and she did not make it. As smart as she was, I couldn't believe it. And how disappointed that she couldn't get that thing on your resume. You get on law review, it opens up, you can go clerk anywhere. But my point is, the Amy, the one that's going through the whole hearings right now, was like chief editor-in-chief of the law review. This one is rock solid. You're not going to make her shake or tremble. She's so boom. What are you talking, 8-9 hours all day answering all these crazy questions, still staying right on track? Just like, how about understand this? When the case comes across her table, she's going to look at it and she's going to decide according to the letter of the law. That's the oath. You can't tell that she's on point? Well, hey, get some new glasses. Hello, get some new hearing aids. Oh, yeah. And that's all I'm saying. Super impressed by her. It's actually inspiring to me. Watching somebody like that really stay, just rock solid, and how professional and smart and unflappable she really is. Talk about meant to do this job. Unbelievable. Go get him, Amy. So have a great day. Oh, man, we're all fired up a little bit today, but that's okay. There's so much going on. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm kind of getting into this. I want the world to become a better place. I want to, listen, take care of your immune system as we're figuring this thing out. Okay? That's all. When the monsters come around, they do not like strong immune systems. That's the end of that story. And that's how you're going to handle it. Because you got to take care of yourself so you can take care of somebody else. Let's do this together. Keep yourself strong. Do the basic stuff. Don't let all this stuff make you crazy. Hey, what's going on tomorrow? Going into Thursday and Friday, coming down to the end of this week. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep this train rolling. DeanBodi.com. Oh, yeah.